Super Bowl 59.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Switch.
Trap 60, Trap 60.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Warrior 70. Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Check pass.
Looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And some space here. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all, and when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed, that's why he got all that yardage after the catch.
Timing.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check 50. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Where's 52?
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Ready. Liking 18. Hey, check that. Street.
Tighten up.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Alert flare.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hurt.
Kill. Hey, turn it out. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready, go.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
We gotta step it up.
Mike check 33. 19 Tiger.
Another run here with Dobbins. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
On the double.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 24.
70 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Mike 52.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Check. Mike 52. Set the tone, defense.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
I'm coming. Slam.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates.
52 is the mic.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Hey, Mike 52.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Come on now. Let's go.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Here we go, D.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 10 at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70.
52 is the mic.
He don't know no better.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Bang, 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 bang. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Check the backer. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Go street.
Now receiver in motion left. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the curl. Mike check 33. 33. Watch the screen.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Mike check 33. 33. Get him. Get him. Get him. Hey, check Mike.
Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
In motion right is Watkins. They'll throw now on the final play, eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Oh, you got deep? Watch the safety.
Go, check. Go, check.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangwu. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Another run now for Nwangwu to about the 48-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, check 33.
On the give is Nwangwu. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hang with us. Mike, check 33. 33. Hey.
Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
The ball right here. Let's go. Mike, check 33. Watch the run.
Ready.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darnell Mooney, 48 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a first down, as a quick slant gets him 14.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Come on. You better bring it.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Just me and you.
Hey, Mike 52.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Fresno.
Checks, man.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the 49ers are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Herc! Herc! Right there, Herc! Hey, watch edge! Switch! Ready, go!
Handoff right side to Wangu, and he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
33. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, check my
Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
My 52.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
2nd down and 4.
Watch the out. No, check that. We're going to Mike 52.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, Mike
2nd and 4. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I'm gonna come back to you.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
52.
Dragon 60.
Target.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Niners are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Slide for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They go play action with Hurts. And again, back to Komet.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Tarvarius Moore
showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
After the sack on 1st down.
Hurts. That's complete right side to Komet.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Tarvarius Moore
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now a desperation throw deep downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now.